and here. Okay, hello dear. How are you, my dear students? Tonight we are going to study the lesson 6.1, right? That's our lesson for today. And tomorrow we are going to have the lesson 6.2. Okay, today we are going to talk about shopping. Okay, do you like shopping?
Obviously,
All right, how about you, Ari?
Yes.
All right, well, but more about that, talking about shopping, we are going to talk about how to be intelligent at the moment to buy or shop something. Okay, first of all, look at this. Smart shoppers. How do you find the best bargains? I have two questions. What do you understand by smart shoppers? What do you understand there? What is a smart shopper?
a person who buy things that really need or no, isn't a impulsive person shopping.
Okay, okay. I got it. And Ari, for you, what do you think is a smart shopper?
The smart shopper can find exactly time to go to the stores and they know to the good price for buy something and they can find also what is the name? Mm, Black Friday, I don't know, something similar.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, you are right. Now, what is this word? Bargains. Bargains. What's that word?
Promociones.
Aha, excellent. Yes, that is promociones. Okay. Promociones. Good job. Okay. How do you find the best bargains? ¿Cómo encontrar o cómo encuentras tú las mejores promociones? Well, I just want to ask first uh, to Lina. Lina, how do you find the best bargains? How do you do it?
Mm, depends of the season. For example, it depends of the stores. For example, um, in some stores or supermarkets, they usually uh, in June, for example, in vacations, they do a special discounts. So I already know that, and I decide to go to shopping. Uh, for example, electrodomestics or things like that, or watching in the social media too. And yeah, no more.
Okay, like by Instagram watching, yeah, like
Mhm.
watching some
Yes.
pages. Okay, I understand. Well, that's great. Well, now, how about how about you, Ari? How do you do it?
In my case, I can buy my things and on platforms because here in China I can find bargains and discount in
Mm-hmm.
Pinduo or Taobao. It's similar to Temu. And
Okay.
when I go to the supermarket or close, I would like to find a discount for everything, and I can
Okay.
keep my money.
All right. That's great. Okay. I'm going to give you exactly 2 minutes to read how do they find the best bargains, okay? 1 minute to read it. Come on, go ahead. Okay, all right, you got it? Yep.
Tutor, what's mean
Okay.
bidding?
Which one, which one, which one?
The first one, Rick 24, say about the bidding. I really
I'm
get
getting
excited
online
about the
action,
bidding.
conversations, there's that kind of stuff. I really get excited about the... the bidding es como el monto. For example, do you know what is an auction? ¿Sí sabes qué es un auction?
Auction? No.
Auction es una subasta, right? Okay, auction
Okay.
es una subasta. And bidding is basically the amount of money, right? That you say, for example, okay, $1,000,000,000. All right, $1,000,000,000. 1,000,000,000. Okay, $3,000,000. 3,000,000. That is the bidding, la oferta. Okay, but
Okay.
bidding or bidding is used only this terminology for auctions. Okay, all right,
Okay.
okay, okay, all right. You got it?
I got it now. Thank you.
All right. How about you, Lina? Do you got it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So, really important, my dears. Really, really, really important now. Okay, what are we going to do now? We are going to analyze how do they find the best bargains. Okay, how does Rick do it? I want to know how does Rick do it. Lina, how does Rick do it?
Mm. Uh, uh, um, Rich, um, he almost always is looking let me
Ajá.
auctions online.
Auctions, online auctions.
Auction,
¿Qué era
online
auctions?
auctions. Subastas,
Ajá, good
como
job,
subastas.
yeah.
Ajá,
Subastas. Ajá,
yes.
really good.
So, he said he is very excited in that kind of things when the
Ajá,
people is starting to bidding. Well,
ajá.
is that is like a competition for money,
Yes.
something like that. Um, mm, sometimes he find the websites with only one person,
Ajá.
him, for
Yes.
example. So he don't need to uh, compete with someone.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So he get the products very easy, more
Uh-huh.
easy.
Amazing. Amazing. That's great. Good job. Okay. Now, how about Carla, Ariana?
Okay. I understood Carla use a application and she can read about bargains
Mhm.
and she's a something a hunter and also this application huntering to the best bargains for people can buy something. And yeah, also here say the application collect information from thousands of stores, and you can send information about deals. Deals is
Uh-huh.
similar to sale, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, that's great.
And
Excellent.
this is
Good
one
job.
thing, and how she can find the bargains in this.
Uh-huh. All right, perfect. You got it. Okay. How about this one? How about Norma? How does she do it? Norma, how does she do it? Come on. Norma.
And who?
Come on.
Lina or?
Both of you, both of you.
Ah, okay, okay. Lina, she bought a second-hand thing, and she prefer um, designer brands, but she can
Uh-huh.
reduce the price when she bought second-hand clothes,
Uh-huh.
no new ones.
All right, that is the thrift shops, right? Thrift shops is like tiendas de segunda mano. Yes? Okay,
Mhm.
that's good. Okay, I want to know Lina's opinion about the way they found good bargains. So, my dear, how do you, my dear Lina, what's your opinion about that kind of strategies?
Mm, in my case, I am not agree with Norma.
Okay, I disagree. Okay,
I am disagree. Yes.
I disagree. I am
Mm,
disagree. No, I disagree.
I disagree
I disagree. Excellent.
because uh, it's better when you go to shopping something new. Well, I like the sensation to feel new clothes.
Okay.
I know she can find, for example, clothes from designers, famous designers, in
Uh-huh.
less price. But no, I don't like that idea. For the energies, I believe in the energies, so um,
Okay,
I don't
yes.
like that.
That if you buy
And
like something thrifted, you are gonna have the same energies and charge
sí,
that you had from the
exactly.
previous lay owner. Okay, yes.
Yes, exactly. Y I like the strategy of Carla. Use an app to locate um, promotions.
Uh-huh.
I like that strategy. I would
Okay.
love try porque no sabía que eso existía.
Uh-huh. Yes, it does. Okay. Now, how about you, Ari? What do you think about that kind of strategies?
I agree with Lina, teacher, because they also, I believe in energies, and I don't like when I use clothes for other people.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes the people, your family, your friends give for you, but when you go to the store and you don't know anything about the before or the last owner about this of these clothes, you can use and you don't know. I don't know, for me also is strange, even if about a very good brand or famous brand, I don't know. And
Uh-huh.
I I agree also with Lina about the Carla because I don't know this type of application. Where do you found hunters and stalls for buy something? And but I give you before my experience here. We have a very good application for buy and different type of themes for stuff like clothes and um, food, uh, shoes, um, see, yeah, many teams we can found in this application and they have a very good price. But also if we can found very good quality and we can touch everything we can buy, we can go to the stores directly. Sometimes can be um, higher price, expensive, but you can touch, you can feel, you can understand, or you can know if you need it or not.
Okay, you're right. That's great. Excellent. Ladies, you are talking more and more. That's good. Well, look at this. Today we are going to talk about direct and indirect object. This is something that also happens in Spanish. And even in Spanish, sometimes it's quite difficult to understand. So I require from your whole attention today because, well, it requires attention. Okay? Well, first of all, we have to say that every sentence has a primary structure, right? We have the subject, the verb, and the complement most of the times, or the subject, the verb, and an object. Do you know what is an object? In Spanish, do you know what is an object? In Spanish, do you know what is that?
¿Cuál es el objeto?
Yes, in a sentence. Any idea what is what's that?
De lo que se va a hablar en la
More or
oración.
less, more or less. That you say, for example, the teacher in Spanish is, ¿cuál es el objeto de la oración? Any idea?
¿No es lo
No.
mismo que el sujeto?
Tell me.
Ejemplo,
¿Lo mismo que el
Huh?
sujeto?
No,
mm,
no.
ejemplo, yo tengo un
Son
ejemplo, por
primos
lo menos,
Okay,
entonces.
o sea,
okay,
como él
okay.
se come la manzana, entonces por lo
Ajá.
menos el sujeto es él, el verbo es comer y el objeto es la manzana.
Okay, good job. Yes, yes, excellent. That is the object. That is the object. The object, it's like the, how can I say, like the feature, like the, I forgot it. It's like how the action recaes, right? When the action, it's done. Aquel característica de la oración o partícula de la oración donde recae la acción, ¿cierto? For example, él come la manzana. It's a perfect example. He eats an apple. ¿Qué come él? Manzana.
Ajá.
Exactly, that
Mm,
is the object, right? Or for example, if I say, yo enseño la clase, ¿cuál sería el objeto?
Classic.
Ajá. But what happens if I have two objects? For example, if I say, yo le doy la clase a Ariana y Lira. So, we have two objects, right? One is direct and the other is indirect, right? So, pay attention. La manzana in Ari's example is direct object because the action recaes directly to the object, okay? No hay un intermediario, por decirlo así. So we have the subject, the action, and the direct object. For example, Lucas kicks the ball, right? So the person or the thing involved in the action, yes, and at response to what or who, yes, okay. Una forma fácil de identificarlo is by these questions, what or who, yes. Si la pregunta de esta respuesta es, por ejemplo, ¿qué patea Lucas? So it's the ball. Or who does the action, right? For example, who I teach them, The answer is Ari and Lina. Okay? So, basically, with the what or who, son preguntas modales, we can identify the direct object. I'm going to make another example to give you like this explanation. Look at this. For example, who is in the sentence subject? Yes. ¿Cuál es el sujeto de la oración? Pues Lucas. What is he doing? ¿Qué está haciendo él? He is kicking something. Está pateando algo. Pero, ¿qué es lo que patea? He kicks a ball. So the direct object is the ball. Yes. ¿Qué es lo que patea el sujeto? Alright? Okay? In this order of ideas, the ball is the direct object because it's receiving the action. Entonces, lo que esté recibiendo la acción es el objeto directo. ¿Ok? Alright?
Más o menos.
Okay,
Yes.
More or
okay.
less, teacher.
All right, I'm going to explain it another way. Now, pay attention here because we have indirect and direct objects, right? For example, the other type of object is the recipient of the direct object. And it answers the questions to whom, or for what. Okay? For example, Marcy gave to her mother a painting. Marcy le da a su mamá una pintura. ¿El objeto directo cuál es? Ya no sería la mamá, sino la pintura, porque es dado a alguien. Entonces, ¿cómo podemos saber acá? Profe, pero si está pegadito al verbo. ¿Ya? Eso es lo primero que pensamos. Bueno, no. That is not the answer. The answer is what and who and for what and for whom o to whom. ¿A quién? Para identificar el objeto directo, nos tenemos que hacer la pregunta ¿qué y quién? ¿Cierto? Por ejemplo, ¿quién a quién ¿qué le dan a la mamá? ¿Qué le dan a la mamá?
La pintura.
Una
La
pintura.
pintura. Entonces, ese ¿qué le dan a la mamá? El qué nos ayuda a descubrir el objeto directo, el qué. Entonces ya sabemos que a painting is the direct object, pero a quién o para qué nos ayuda a identificar el objeto indirecto. Entonces, por ejemplo, ¿para quién es la pintura?
Para la mamá. Her mother.
Exactly. That is the indirect object. Okay? That is the indirect object. All right? Good? All right.
Indirect object sounds like a gossip.
Kind of, yes. All right, look at this. We are going to go, for example, with other example, right? For example, who is the subject? Marcy. What action did Marcy do? She gave something. But what did she give? ¿Qué le dio? Una pintura. Ah, okay. All right. And to whom does she give the painting? ¿Y a quién le da ella la pintura? A la mamá. Okay? All right. Got it? Okay, now
Yes.
look at
Yes.
this.
Wait. Oh,
Oh, okay, again. Okay, here.
please.
All right.
Yeah. Ready. Thank you.
Okay. Great job. All right. Here we go with this. Now, direct object is the receiver of the action. Es quien recibe la acción. ¿Ok? No importa en qué lugar se encuentre, es lo que recibe la acción. For example, he bought an umbrella. Él compró una sombrilla. ¿Qué compró? Una sombrilla. ¿Ok? For example, Sam made Sophie a dollhouse. Sam le hizo a Sophie una casa de muñecas. ¿Qué hizo? ¿Qué hizo Sam?
Una casa de muñecas.
Exactly, ese es el direct object, porque es donde recae la acción. ¿Y a quién se la hizo?
A Sophie.
Indirect object. Sam made a dollhouse for Sophie. ¿Qué hizo Sam?
Una muñeca.
Una casa de
Hice una
muñecas.
caja de muñecas para Sophie.
Eso,
Exacto.
una casa de muñecas. Perdón.
Sin importar el orden de la oración, solo con decir qué fue lo que hizo, ya nos indica que también a dollhouse is the direct object. Pero ¿para quién se la hizo?
Para Sophie.
For Sophie, indirect object. Okay? All right, you got it?
Yes.
Yes?
Better.
Better?
Better.
Okay. For example,
Every second more.
that's great. For example, I gave Tony the empty baskets. For example, here, ¿cuál sería el objeto directo?
El objeto directo.
Yes, donde recae la acción.
The empty basket.
No, acá cambia.
Tony.
Ajá, Tony, ¿por qué?
Tony.
¿A quién le di? En este caso, ¿cierto? ¿A quién le di?
Tony.
A Tony.
Ah,
Pero, ¿qué le di?
acá no está fácil.
Ajá, ay, okay, yes, all right. Okay, okay. Look at this. That is like the concept, okay? Ese es el concepto. Ok, esto es en caso de que ustedes quieran saber de dónde sale. Pero obviamente, when we are talking in a real situation, you are not thinking or considering in your mind what is the direct or indirect object, right? You are not considering that. You are just speaking and talking, right?
Thank you of God.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, this explanation I need to give it to you in order to make you understand the reason why it works in that way. But now I'm going to give you the real sentences, okay, in which you are gonna use them, okay? Well, this is something really simple, by the way. Forget about what is the direct, indirect object, and we are going to start with something really simple. All right? Good? Because there are some ways we can use the same information, indirect and indirect object, and transform it. So we can transform all of that. All right?
Tutor, can I a screenshot for the placement of direct and indirect objects, please?
Where? Here? No.
Yes, here.
This one? This
The
one?
before. The before one, thank you. The
This
last
one?
one, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Well, now look at this. Pay attention. Okay, for example, I'm going to use the example of give. Ese es más fácil. Okay, for example, I give a lesson to Ari and Lina, right? This is one way to say, simple, right? I give a lesson to Ari and Lina. But I also can say, right? I give them a lesson. All right? Or I give Lina and Ari a lesson.
No tengo muy claro cómo puedo
Ah,
ayudarte con eso.
sorry, it's Alexa. Okay, you got it? Yes? It's the
Yes.
same. It's the same. Or for instance, I sing a lullaby song to my kids. All right? Or I sing my kids a lullaby song. It's the same, basically. Just we try to change a little bit the order of the factors. Okay? Yes, you got it?
Yes.
Yes, Ari. Lina is okay. And you, Ari?
Yes, also okay. Thank you, teacher.
Amazing. You got it. It's extremely simple. Let's look at the other example. For example, you can send information to other shoppers, or you can send other shoppers information. Or for example, you can send information to them or you can send them information. Extremely simple. That is how we play with direct and indirect objects. All right. Also, we can say, for example, you can send it to other shoppers. Also, you can change information by it. Okay, but you can do it as more simple as you want. It's your decision how to use it. So you decide, Ari and Lina, if you want to use this version, or if you want to use this version, or if you want to use both versions. All right? It's up to you. It's your decision. Now, what happened here? Look at this. All right? There is like a list of verbs in which it's more common to use these kind of patterns because you think, no, with all the verbs I can do that. No, basically no, with not all the verbs because not all the verbs are reflexive. What is a reflexive verb? Is basically a verb en donde recae una acción, ¿ok? No todos los verbos son reflexivos y no todos los verbos hacen que recaiga una acción. Okay? But the more common ones are these ones. Announce, describe, explain, mention, provide, recommend, return, say. Okay? Most of them are followed with that. Okay? All right? You got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good job. Now, pay attention here with this last group. Well, with the verbs allow, ask, cost, and costs, the direct object precedes the indirect object and takes no preposition. For example, it only costs Rick $2. Acá en este tipo de estos verbos, como costear, causar o preguntar, no se dice it only costs to Rick, no. Se omite la preposición. O for Rick, no. Nunca se utilizan con estos tres verbos. ¿Ok? Con estos cuatro verbos. Nunca pongan el to ni el for, así como se hace normalmente acá. ¿Ok? Alright? Son solo estos cuatro, entonces se pueden memorizar.
No entiendo mucho. I don't understand.
Okay, for example here. Normally here, for example, with send, mira que utilizamos la preposición to, ¿cierto? You can send information to other shoppers. Okay, is the normal thing that we normally do. Es lo que normalmente hacemos. Pero, con estos cuatro verbos de acá, no se puede hacer eso de poner la preposición to. ¿Cómo sería con esos cuatro verbos en el caso de que send estuviera en esa lista? Sería you can send them. O you can send information them. Pero obviamente suena raro. Pero con estos verbos no va a sonar raro, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, tú puedes decir, em, why don't you ask Rick for the breakfast? Uno no dice, why don't you ask Rick to the breakfast? No, uno no utiliza eso. ¿Ok? All right? So this is something that we are going to check maybe in the practice. It's more simple to understand it in that way. ¿Ok? You got it?
I hope, teacher.
Please take a picture of this because here we have the patterns A and B, the group of verbs, and the verbs with no prepositions. All right?
Wait, teacher. Let me-
Okay,
Parece una cosita
okay.
ahí en la pantalla. Ay,
All right.
no, wait.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
Wait.
Don't worry.
Ya, ready.
Okay, got it? Okay, that's perfect. All right. Now, this is the same, basically. The following verbs are commonly used with both direct and indirect object. There is another verbs you can use, all right? Just is another list of verbs, all right? And remember that also you can use preposition to or preposition for. For example, the boss owes it to him, or the boss ordered it for him. Okay, here there is not a problem with that. The both patterns are more than okay, but most of the times, because of our Spanish as a mother tongue, it's more normal that we try to use it with preposition to. Suena mucho más natural para nosotros usar la preposición to. ¿Ok? All right? Well, let's
Yes.
go ahead. Okay, now it's a turn to practice. You are going to decide if the underlying words are subject pronouns, direct objects, or indirect objects. Entonces ustedes me van a decir acá si es indirect object, por ejemplo acá. She sent her friend an email. Ah, esto es indirect object, ¿ok? Porque ¿qué envió? Un email. ¿A quién? A ella, ¿ok? All right? For example, with number 2. Sally help you with your housework. ¿Acá qué es? ¿Direct object o indirect object?
Direct object.
Es direct object, es porque recae la acción directamente. All right? Okay. Now, how about this one? He gave them a bag full of money.
Indirect.
Excellent direct object you got. Okay. Alice wrote a book of the French Revolution. Come on.
Indirect, teacher. Indirect.
Indirect object?
Indirect.
No,
Indirect.
no,
Ah, tuvo.
no. This is a subject. Este es un sujeto porque realiza una acción. Alice escribe. ¿Ok? Entonces es un sujeto. ¿Ok? Ok. How about this one? I need your help. Direct
Direct
or indirect?
object.
What is it?
Direct object.
Direct object. No, es indirect object. ¿Por qué? Porque no recae la acción. Acá podemos hacernos la pregunta, ¿qué necesitas? Tu ayuda. Pero no. Ay, no, perdón, usted está en todo lo correcto. This is direct object. Es que, el que. Sí, es direct. Perdón. Borren eso, control Z de sus mentes. Ok. All right. He offered her a flower. What is this? ¿Direct o indirect?
Indirect.
Ok, acá sí es direct. Recuerden que acá entonces, ¿qué? ¿Qué le da? Una flor. ¿A quién? A ella. El a quién es el indirect y el qué es el direct, que era lo que pasaba acá arribita. Ok, let's try to practice. Ok, all right. Ok, se lo van a hacer solitas, pero lo van a analizar. Les voy a dar 5 minutos para que lo analicen y respondan las preguntitas una por una. ¿Listos? 5 minuticos. 5 minutes to think about it, to analyze it, and then we are going to do it together. Okay, go ahead. 5 minutes. 1 minute. Okay, you got it? Yes, Darlinas?
No.
No? Come on, you can do it. Okay, it's done because we are going to analyze it. All right? Good? Okay, okay. Look at this. My mom is giving me a car. Entonces, me is giving me is the indirect object and car is the direct object. ¿Qué me está dando el carro? ¿A quién? A mí. Okay. The teacher wants a dog for her little brother. Okay, what is the direct object? What is the direct object? Come on. Come on, come on.
Teacher?
Ajá. Ok, the teacher es el sujeto, ¿no? Wants a
Yes.
dog for her little brother. So we have to analyze first. ¿Qué quiere?
A dog.
A dog. That is the direct object. ¿Y para quién?
Okay. Para el pequeño hermano, little brother.
Ajá, for her little brother. So indirect object. Okay? All right. My sister gave her friends the gift. Okay, what is the direct object?
Hair.
No.
Give.
Remember, the
Yes.
gift. Ajá, the gift. Why? ¿Qué, primero, qué le dio? Un
Un regalo.
regalo. Exacto, ese es el objeto directo, porque es la acción, lo que cae directamente en la acción. ¿Qué le dio? Un regalo. ¿Para quién?
Y aquí, a
Para
la-
sus amigos, sus amigas, ¿ok?
Ajá. Ya.
All right, you got it. Okay, sorry. All right, how about this one? Robert fed the cat some treats. All right, okay, so,
The direct feed.
ah, the direct is what?
Feed.
Ajá, treats. ¿Y what is the indirect object? Come on, come on, come on.
Pet,
Ajá, the
pet,
pet, of
pet, pet.
course. Ajá, porque es ¿con qué lo alimentó? Con la comida húmeda. ¿A quién? Al gato. Ok, good job. Ok, how about this one? Sylvie sent you the letter about the party. Okay, what is the direct object?
Mm,
Send you.
What?
Send.
Sent is the verb. Sent es el verbo. La acción.
Letter, the letter.
Ok. ¿Qué le envió?
Una
La
carta.
carta. Ajá, good job. That is the direct. And the indirect object.
About the party.
Ok. Is you. ¿A quién
Ah,
se la envía? A ti.
oh my
Ok.
God.
Okay.
El qué y a quién. Recuerden, el qué es el indirecto y a quién o para quién el indirecto. ¿Ok? Entonces, el qué, el directo y el
Espera,
a
teacher.
quién.
Otra vez, again.
El
El
qué
que es.
o el
Ajá.
cómo, ¿cierto? Es el directo, perdón. Y a quién o para quién es el indirecto. All right?
Mira, que-
Okay. For
Ok.
example, the policeman give my dad a ticket for going too fast. What is the direct object?
A ticket.
Good job. And the indirect object?
Ah,
Going too fast.
No. Going too fast es la razón.
The object. Yes.
That, my dad.
Dad,
My
exactly. Dad. ¿A quién? Al papá. Okay, 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 okay. All right, okay. Now, the
Teacher.
architect designed the company a building. So what is the direct object?
company.
Okay, the
Mm,
direct object is?
Design.
No, design es el verbo, diseñó.
Mm,
Entonces, the architect design the company, ¿cierto? Y acá no hay
ok.
objeto indirecto. Ah, no, perdón, sí lo hay, mira.
Huh?
Design the company a building. El arquitecto diseñó un edificio a la compañía, para la compañía. Entonces, ¿cuál sería el directo?
El arquitecto. Ah, la compañía.
Recuerden, el qué diseñó.
Un edificio.
Ajá, ese
Edificio.
es el directo. ¿Y a quién le diseñó?
A la
A la compañía.
compañía.
Indirecto. Ajá, okay, good. Now, my grandpa built my sister a dollhouse for Christmas. So, what grandpa built? What does he build? What does he build?
A
¿Qué
doll
construyó?
house.
House.
A dollhouse. ¿Para quién? To whom?
My sister.
My sister. Excellent. That's it. So, dollhouse direct, my sister indirect. Okay? All right. This one. The nurse read the patient a book at the hospital. All right. So, now you tell me.
So a book is a
The book is
Direct.
the book is direct. The book is direct and indirect. The patient.
Yeah.
Okay.
The,
My
¿cómo se dice?
grandma direct and indirect. And this one patient.
Passion. Oh my God. Tell
Okay.
me
All
the
right.
which one.
Okay, this one. My grandma tells me fun stories when I visit.
fun stories. Is a direct.
Ajá, ajá. Okay. So stories is the direct and indirect me.
Me.
Oh my goodness, difficult, right?
Okay.
Sí.
A little bit difficult, right, teacher?
It's a little bit difficult, but you did an amazing job. Well, tomorrow we are going to practice through games about this topic. I know it's sometimes kind of difficult, but it requires a lot of practice. So don't worry, today you can rest, but remember, direct es sobre quién recae la acción, directamente el verbo. Ustedes revisan el verbo y es a quién cae directamente la acción. Y el para quién es el segundo objeto, que es el indirect object. ¿Ok? So, darling, good job. You did a great job today, okay? Thank you for coming, my dears, and hope to see you in another session, all right? Great job. Congratulations, and hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank
Okay?
you, teacher. See you
You're
tomorrow.
welcome. Goodbye.
Hi, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Have a
Bye.
beautiful night.
Bye,
Right.
Ari.
Ari, goodbye,
Bye,
and have a
Lina.